Okay, so now what is this? I think I've got my camera the wrong way. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so this is the worksheet number 3. I've done 1 and 2 now. Hopefully you guys are kind of figuring this out. So I'm going to start going through these a little faster now. So it wants the top view is basically what needs to be completed here. Now I don't have another point to reference here to get this going. So I need to measure. So this distance right here, it's going to be the same as this distance, right? Or it's going to be the width of this, which is probably 1 inch. So we'll make it 1 inch here. And so I can construct this part of the line, which makes the rest of it fairly easy. Now I can just reference these points going across. Okay, that's going to be this line right here. This line right here is going to be that drop in depth right there. So I've got these 2 planes drawn. Pretty easy. The only other thing though is there is a hidden line, which is up here going across. And so it's at this point right here. So if I measure that, looks like it's about 7/16. And remember, you've got to measure it from the right side. So I make my mark at 7/16. Make another one at 7/16. 2 points for every line. Hold my ruler. Get your hidden line in. So that's that one. Pretty much there's nothing else to that one. The bottom one here, first thing I want to do, and notice it's the right side view that it wants. So looking at this, I know I can basically see that I have one big rectangle and then I have a smaller one here. So I'm going to start referencing all my lines going across. Okay, and then I'm going to measure this one. Make sure, yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, so this is 1 inch. So basically I can just start constructing this thing, and then I can deconstruct things that I need to later on. So now what I've got is this plane drawn and this plane down here, except there is a change in depth at this point. So I need to know what that is. So I have to look at my top view, and I see that that's a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to put that in there. So it should, now I've got this plane, and this plane. The only thing left is this hole that runs through there. So I'm going to have some hidden lines going across. And so basically, what you want to do, you don't want to just lay, because if I try to figure this out, you could do one of 2 things. You could see how I've got this mark on the 3. I could line that up with that line that's there for the center point and do it that way, which is a little easier. I could also measure this and carry it over this way, but this is a little easier. If you just take that line on the 2 or whatever number, put it down here, make sure you're right up on top of that circle, and there you go. So that's it for worksheet number 3.